morning and happy Thursday. Hope you're all well. I'm just going to do a what I eat in a day today. So in here I've got some blueberries and strawberries, which are speed food. I've got the 0% Faya total yogurt, so that's a free and a protein. And then I've got 25 grams, which I measured out, the Kellogg's Plant Protein Crunch. Never tried it before, heard good things. It's not a healthy extra B, unfortunately. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I couldn't find it on the app as it that it is. But it's I just wanted to try it because I just fancy something a little bit different on top of my breakfast. Sometimes I have like shredded wheat, which obviously is softened and Weetabix, but I just fancy something a little bit crunchy. So I bought these. And yeah, so it's 5.5 sins, and everything else is free and a protein. And I'm also going to have this with a cup of coffee using my Healthy Extra the first one, which is 400 mils of unsweetened almond milk, which I measure out at the beginning of the day, which is then I can use for teas and coffees throughout the day. So yeah, this is my breakfast this morning. So for lunch today I have made broccoli and mint soup. It's just a recipe that I actually found on the RWL website, but I actually tweaked it slightly. So what I did, I got my soup mixer. I've added chopped onion, garlic. I added about half a head of broccoli, maybe a little bit more, mint, and what else? I'm just trying to think. Frozen peas. I then added vegetable stock pot, just some water. Put it in my soup maker. It makes about 3 large portions, so this is 1 portion that's packed full of speed. And then I'm going to have that with my Ryvita, which is the sweet onion Ryvita. You're going to have 4 of these as a Healthy Extra B, so this will be my Healthy Extra B for today. I use 2 Dairy Light triangles, which are 1.5 sins each, so that's 3 sins. I'm not going to use it as my Healthy Extra because I'm going to use that later on for my dinner, which is going to be a lentil lasagna, I think. I'm not 100% sure. And just some ham as well. So I'm trying to have a bigger lunch because usually I have quite a lighter lunch, even though this is actually quite light anyway. But the Ryvita will sort of bulk it out a bit, because that's where my issue is I pick so much in the afternoon and then I end up eating all the wrong stuff. So breakfast, lunch and dinners, I'm perfect. It's just the stuff in between which is making me pile the weight back on, which I never ever did before having Ralph. Like my weight fluctuated, but since having Ralph, whilst I was pregnant with him, the chocolates, the crisps all crept in, and they've started creeping back the last year. So this is where I need to stop it before it gets out of control. So anyway, this is my lunch for today. Obviously this is packed full of speed, so that hopefully fill me up. And I'm just going to try to avoid snacking. So I'm just back from lunch. I am a bit wonky because my phone camera stand thing is one of the legs has kind of snapped. It doesn't stand up very well, so it's a bit wonky. But I just thought I'd come on here. I've just finished my lunch. I've got a few minutes left before I'm back, and then I'm just going to do literally probably about 45-minute work, and then I'm finished for the day. I did a workout earlier. We get 30 minutes a day where we can do 30 minutes of exercise, whatever we want, whether we want to go for a walk, a run, do just a workout at home, which is what I did today. I did an RWL Fight Club one. It's an old one, which I did, I think it's when we're in lockdown, and it's not the normal lady that takes the Fight Club workouts. It's someone else who was standing in. It's when we're in lockdown, and it was just uploaded on the website. So I did that, and then whilst I was doing that, I had my soup maker on, making my soup. Yes, I just had my soup. Usually I would have something sweet, because psychologically I feel I always have to have something sweet. That may be a Hi-Fi bar, Skinny Whip bar, a Muller Lite, something like that. And I'm not hungry, so I don't need it. But even now I'm like, I need something sweet. But I'm not going to have something sweet, because what I'll do is I'll just wait till I pick the kids up. Tangerines, so I might have one of those, or a pear or something if I want something. I'm really trying hard, because that is where I go wrong. It's not my breakfast, lunch and dinners. And usually, like recently, I'd say probably more so the last sort of 6 months, I have found when I've kind of gone off track, off plan, and I used to do this before I started Slimming World, more so when I was pregnant with Ralph. I would have something sweet and it would just go all a bit, off plan. Well, not off plan, because it was never really a plan that much. And I would then just eat rubbish the rest of the day, not want my dinner, and then end up being hungry later. So then I would have some toast with butter on, stuff that I just don't need. So that's what kind of has been happening on and off, not every day, but I need to sort it out, because it's a habit that I thought had gone since doing Slimming World. It's kind of come back, and it's not a habit that I never used to have before I was pregnant with Ralph. Before I was pregnant with Ralph, I was sort of between 10 stone and 11.5 stone, maybe more 10.5 actually. My weight really fluctuated. I did Weight Watchers sort of on and off, but never really needed to worry too much. I was kind of comfortable. Didn't feel happy at the time. Looking back now, how stupid is that? But if I can lose a stone, because I've put on about 1.5 stone now, it's kind of just crept back up, and clothes are feeling tight. I have got clothes, I can wear, but they're just tight. I can do them up, but they're really uncomfortable. And I need to sort this out. So yeah, I just feel like I've set little targets now with Slimming World, so more realistic, and once I get to the first target, then I'll change my target again and do another target, rather than trying to reach for the end in sight. And I think it will be much easier to manage, but I need to change these habits. And something I saw the other day about habits, and someone, you know, saying that it takes 21 days to change a habit. So I've got to stick to this for 21 days. And I really want to, because I just I want to lose the weight. And I know Slimming World works for me. If you follow the plan, it works. If you don't follow the plan, it doesn't work. If you half-heartedly follow the plan, it half-heartedly works. That's the way it is with any plan, like whether you're doing calorie counting, Slimming World, Weight Watchers, even just healthy eating, that's the way it is. So yeah, I'm gonna, once I get to my target, I'm gonna be so different to how I was last time. I'm not going to count sins, but I'm not worrying about that now, because I'm not at my target. I'm not where I want to be. I just want to go back to eating how I used to eat prior to having Ralph, and he's 6 years old now, so we're talking 7 years ago. So yeah, I just want to kind of get back to that. So yes, this time 7 years ago, don't think I even knew I was pregnant with Ralph. I probably just got pregnant with Ralph, and it was coming up to Easter, and that's when it kind of went a bit wrong. And then yeah, the habits never really changed. I kind of always eated. Prior to that, I'd have weeks where and prior to, you know, having Ralph, I was very much we'd have the odd takeaway and things like that. We'd go out for meals more, you know, maybe not so much, I suppose, maybe more prior to having Sydney, but I ate fairly, you know, my meals were always cooked. I'd have chocolate and things like that, but it wasn't until I was pregnant with Ralph that's when it went wrong. So yeah, as much as I love him, I regretted that bit. I regretted that part of my pregnancy. But it's a lesson I'm learning, and it's something that I need to manage, because I never used to be like that. So I need to sort it out, because so yeah, I'm going to really stay focused, hence why I'm doing a video, because I haven't been on here for ages. Just time's come away, time just flies by, doesn't it? And I just thought we've got a bit more time now, and I'm going to really remain focused. So I'll keep you posted. And anyway, I've got to go because I've got to do some work. I've got a cup of tea, that's all I've got. No biscuits, no Skinny Whip bars, no Hi-Fi bars, no other cereal bars or whatever, just because I want something sweet. I'm just going to enjoy my cup of tea, do my work, and then it won't be long before I've got to pick up the boys. It's just turned 4 o'clock and I'm feeling peckish, so I'm just going to have a gala apple, which is free and a speed. So for dinner tonight, I was going to make a lasagna, but I changed my mind and fancied a like chilli. So I had lentil bolognese, which is all in here. You can't really see it; it's all kind of mixed up. I cooked that the other day in the slow cooker, and then I just added some sweet corn and kidney beans, and added some extra hot Cajun seasoning, which is free. It's the Schwartz one. I then obviously added the pasta, cooked the pasta, added that. I then added the McClelland Stronger Spreadable Cheddar Light, one of the small tubs, which half of that, just under, is healthy extra A, but it was served 4, so that's a quarter of my that's half a healthy extra A, plus then I just topped it with 15 grams of cheddar, which is the other half of the healthy extra A, and then I just served it with some green mixed salad, and that's tonight's dinner. So far I've had 8.5 sins. I'm not sure if we can have anything else, but I'll let you know if I do. To finish off the evening, have a little treat. So I've got some strawberries, which are a speed, and then I've got a Miller Lite chocolate fix with Belgian milk chocolate. I've not tried these before. I think they're on offer. I think it's Tesco. They're on offer. So I've got 4 of those, but they're 5 sins each. So that is my little treat for tonight. So I am ending the day on 13.5 sins. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll speak to you all very soon. Take care. Bye.